The third day in Gravity Falls begins with a disturbing discovery. Dipper wakes up to a strange sound, a quiet scraping coming from the nursery. When he peers inside, Soos's daughter sits in her crib with wide-open black eyes and smiles. But this isn't an ordinary baby smile. Her lips stretch too wide, revealing tiny but needle-sharp teeth. The air carries the scent of rotting leaves, though all plants in the room look healthy. Mabel enters the room with a bottle of milk, but the baby turns away from food. Instead, she reaches toward the window where a wilted flower lies on the windowsill. As soon as the child touches the plant, it instantly blackens and crumbles to dust. Soos finds Dipper and Mabel in a state of shock. "Something's wrong," he whispers. "She hasn't eaten in 2 days, but looks satisfied and stronger." Indeed, Soos's daughter seems more active and alert than a normal newborn. Wendy bursts into the shack with terrifying news. Her equipment detected a mass disappearance of life within a mile radius of the shack. Small animals, insects, even bacteria in the soil. Everything just vanished, as if something drained their life force. Dipper opens journal number 4, and the pages turn themselves to a blank page. An invisible hand begins writing in bloody letters. She is hungry. She grows. Soon she will awaken. Mabel tries to pick up the baby, but as soon as she touches the child, she feels her own energy draining away. Her skin pales and her breathing becomes shallow. Soos quickly takes his daughter back, and Mabel recovers. She feeds on life force, Dipper realizes with horror. But why can Soos hold her? Soos looks at his hands and notices they're covered with strange dark veins that weren't there before. Wendy shows them drone photographs. The forest around the shack is turning into a dead zone. Trees stand bare and black, the ground is cracked, and the air shimmers with heat like over hot asphalt. Soos's daughter begins making sounds. Not baby cries, but a low humming that causes the window glass to crack. With each sound, the circle of dead earth around the shack expands. Dipper finds mention in the journal of life devourers, ancient beings that can take any form but always need life energy to survive. "But that's impossible," he whispers. "She's Soos and Melody's daughter." Soos remembers Melody's final days of pregnancy. She often said strange things in her sleep, in a language he didn't understand. And on the last night before birth, she woke up screaming, "Something's wrong. Something entered." Wendy discovers that her instruments show anomalous readings precisely when Melody was giving birth. The energy surge was so powerful it overloaded all sensors within 10 miles. Soos's daughter suddenly stops making sounds and turns her head toward Dipper. Her black eyes focus on him with frightening intelligence. She opens her mouth, and an adult woman's voice emerges. "Soon I will be strong enough." Mabel grabs Uncle Stan's amulet, but it doesn't glow. Instead, it becomes cold as ice. Magic doesn't work against her, she realizes. She absorbs everything. Soos looks at his daughter and sees her skin beginning to shimmer, as if something moves beneath it. "This isn't my daughter," he whispers with pain in his voice. "My daughter died at birth. This is something else." Dipper writes in the journal with a trembling hand, "Day 3. The creature pretending to be Soos's daughter grows stronger. It feeds on all life around it. We must find a way to stop it before it devours all of Gravity Falls." Night falls over the town, but no stars are visible. The sky is covered with strange dark haze. In the nursery, the creature in an infant's body sits in the crib and stares out the window. Its eyes glow in the darkness, and the air around it trembles with hunger. Outside the window, there are no more forest creatures. There is only silence and an expanding circle of emptiness, at the center of which sits what everyone once believed was an innocent child.